Hello everybody, it's Jessica the Nail Polisher. I am here today with a review. This is one of MelodySusie's gel polish collections they sent me to test out and show you guys. So this is the cute little package that it came in, and it did come in yesterday. And they were all snug and secure in this plastic container. The only thing I did notice is that purple right there did leak, and it is all over my bottle. So hopefully that did not mess with the color at all. So we will see how bad that leaked and if it still cures properly. It does come with a base and top coat, and this is a base and top in one. You get 6 colors. The other thing I noticed is that these bottles do not have a name on them, which I guess is fine. Instead, they are labeled with these little stickers, but these stickers do come off very easily. And knowing me, opening and closing these bottles, I will lose those, and so I won't know what's in them. So probably have to just write the name on the side of this, or make a little sticky label. They also have the little fake nails that you can stick to your polish bottles so that you know what they are. But we're going to be testing them over here on these so we can see what the true colors are. So we have a sky blue, and we have a honey peach. We've got a golden wheat. We have a rose. We have a violet dream and spring green. So let's get started. I have got this first one open, and it is very pretty. It is like a bluish purple. I am liking that a lot. I don't have that kind of color gel in my collection, so that's going to be nice to add. I am noticing it is like a lot thicker consistency than my other gels, so I imagine that this is only going to take a small bit to polish onto the nail, because you do not want it to be too thick when you're applying. When you stick it underneath the light, it will buckle up and wrinkle, and you don't want that to happen. So it is applying very smoothly. The first coat seems to be pretty streaky, but that's okay. That's typical with all gel polishes. They tend to be streaky at first, and then that second coat will smooth everything out. So there is the first coat of the sky blue. It's really pretty. I'm definitely liking that a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and polish all 5 of these, and then I will show y'all what they look like with their very first coat. Okay, so I've got these all polished. There is the blue. Very pretty. It's more like a purpley blue, like I showed you earlier. Hopefully this is coming in pretty clear. This one is the honey peach. It is very pretty too. I'm definitely liking the consistency of these. They are a bit thicker. The brush is a lot thicker. This seems to be really bright on camera, and it is not that neon at all. It's a very subtle yellow, very light yellow. I don't know why it's coming out like that. So that's not what that looks like, because it's looking like that more on like the this, but it's not. It's very pretty. It's not neon at all. And then we have the rose. This rose is really nice too. I like that. Very light pink, matches the bottles. And then the violet. I'm crazy about purple polish. Love purple polish. I don't have a purple like this. Definitely like that purple. You can do some fun nail artwork with that. Oops. Did not cure those yet. And then the green one is really pretty. These are going to make very fun Easter colors. When Easter comes along, I'm going to have a blast with these. But like I said, they are a bit thicker, so you are going to want to do a thinner coat of polish. And then the brush is a tad bit thicker than a usual gel polish brush, but that's probably just the way that they make theirs, and that there's nothing wrong with that. You definitely can work with that. So let me pop these into the light, get the second coat on, and then the top coat, and I will show you guys what it looks like from there. I just wanted to show you guys real quick, as I am curing these, they do tend to shrink up on the sides. So that is another reason why you want to do a fairly thin coat. And that very first coat, when it does come out streaky, that is completely fine. That is just the way it is supposed to happen. And that second coat completely covers the rest of the nail. So do be sure to do a very thin coat your first time, and then you can go back and do the second layer a little bit thicker. So let me finish this up, and then I'll show you guys what the final result looks like. They are in my lamp curing the second layer, and then we will put a top coat on these to see how well that top coat works. Now, you guys, I am not testing these on a real person. I'm just using these false applicator nails that I have. When I test these on a actual client, I will definitely update you guys and leave a review about how well they work and stay on your clients. Because these fake nails do not produce any oil. They're not going to lift at all, so it's going to be hard to tell how exactly they wear. So whenever I do use these, which I have a client today who actually probably want this purple, and that did clean up pretty nicely with some alcohol. Definitely do not use acetone when you're cleaning up any spills on your polish bottles, because it will eat the labels right off. Then you will definitely not know what is in here. Just use alcohol. It is a tad bit sticky, but that's okay. That should wear off. But yes, like I said, she does like this purple, so she will probably, or she loves purple, so she'll probably end up using this color. And so I will let y'all know exactly how it wears, if it's lifting, if it wrinkles, you know, things like that, so that you know for your clientele. My curing process is almost up, so let me get the top coat on, wipe the inhibition layer off, and then I will show y'all final results. Okay, so here they are, the finished results. They are very pretty. I do approve, so professional manicurist approved. These are nice. I love the shades. They're very opaque, so definitely be light-handed with your gel polish, because you don't want these to be too thick. I imagine if you put these on too thick, you're going to have quite a hard time getting these off, and they may take a little bit longer to soak. Now this purple one, the heat did not seem to mess with it, so that's good. I don't see any buckling. It still applied smoothly. That's great. But when you guys do order these, definitely watch your mail and track it, because you do not want these to stay in your mailbox for too long. The heat will mess with your gel polishes. So overall, I am liking this. I do a lot, so thank you very much for sending this to me, MelodySusie, and I cannot wait to test out more of your products. I will leave the link to where you can find these in the description below. So if you have any questions, please get in contact with me, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thanks, guys. Bye.